Welcome to week 1 of our rolling programme. This is a 5-week programme, and throughout the whole thing we're going to cover every single subject you need in order to grow yourself a successful business. This is additional training which has been passed down to us by Jane and John Leach, and it's a QLS programme. So topics that we're going to be covering are getting ready for success, understanding what team marketing is, getting your business story and your product stories together, thinking about your visions, dreams and goals, prospecting for diamonds, contacting people, what to say and handling objections, doing a great one-to-one. We're going to talk about sending information and follow-up, building our pipelines, building a supervisor to manage a business, the planning system and how to use it effectively, products, why Forever products and their USPs. So we're going to go into some product training, methods of retailing to get you your 20 to 30 regular customers, customer care, volume mapping to get you to manager and beyond so you can see what's open to up to you once you hit manager, becoming a leader, actions, expectations and results, and your 3-year vision. So as you can see, we're covering absolutely everything. So this is going to roll out over the 5 weeks. So if you could listen in every week, you'll be able to learn all these things. So our commitment to you, what I'm going to promise to you, is to do 5 weeks of focus training. We're going to share our experiences. So also, if you would like to send me your business story or your product story, again, please share that with me and I can share it out to the whole team. I would never ask you to do something that we don't do. So everything that's in this training is what we've all done to grow our businesses. Regular inspirational input, so I'd really like people to get their input into this training as well, so I can involve the rest of the team. We're going to have a safe environment to practice and learn, so you can feel free to ask any questions, any concerns you have. Recognition and prizes. Obviously this is going to end after the end of the month, so we'll have again top 5 teams, and most of all we're going to have fun with it as well. So you can't fail, you can only learn. As long as you're doing the process, you won't fail, you'll just keep learning and learning. So what I want you to commit to us is 5 weeks of focus. So commit yourselves, and the way I run it is slightly different to other teams. Other teams do this live and you have to listen in live at that set day and time. What I actually do is record it and then I post the link for 7 full days. So you've got 7 days in which to watch the training. And then when that comes down, so it'll be every Monday I'll upload a new one, and then the following Monday it'll be taken down and the new one put in. So within those 7 days, if you could please promise to watch the training. Please be positive and enthusiastic towards everything that's said and all the training that's put on. Everything you learn, go out and practice it straight away. Practice and do, and that will build your business and your confidence in what you're doing. Completely exit your comfort zone. Things really start happening in your business when you exit that comfort zone. Subscribe to Forever Knowledge and team website if you haven't already. Forever Knowledge has just got a wealth of information on there. Embrace change and new ideas, so really think about what you want to do with this business and really take it on board and get out and achieve this for yourselves. Participate and take action. So if you want to, again, like I say, participate in the training, please step forward and send me any additional training you'd like to add, any stories you'd like me to put on. And also just be the best you can be. If you are working yourself the best you can 100% all the time, then you're going to really do well in this business. Could, should, won't, can't is a disaster. They're words that you can't use because it's just not going to work. They're just not going to lead you to a successful business. So what we're going to talk about today is the concept cycle, understanding team marketing, learning to communicate, your product story, your business story, your goals, dreams and ambitions. So we're going to cover all of these. So developing the right mindset, to get in the right mindset for your business is really, really important. Your why is obviously going to be your biggest thing. So when you have had your first planning meeting, your sponsor, your mentor has spoke about your why. Why are you doing this? If you're doing this around all your other commitments, you've really got to put yourself out there, go that extra mile. So your why has got to be strong. So if you haven't thought of your why, sit down and have a little think why you're doing this business, what you want to achieve from it. Be completely consistent with your business. Establish your business disciplines right from month one, which is your 4 case credit. You can do this by using retailing, recruiting. Attend all training and events that are put on, because they're there to help you grow your business, and it really, really does help. So be consistent with all of that activity, because obviously when you're growing a team as well, it's that thing where you lead from the front. And if you're consistent, your team will be consistent in their efforts too. Be persistent. So prioritise your activities, whether it's your retailing and recruiting. Never give up. Focus on your goal. So that being consistent and persistent is what will drive your business forward. Have a sense of urgency. Don't put off till tomorrow what you can do today, because this will set you on the right footsteps to build a really strong team. Because if you're out there and you're doing it, your team can see that and you're leading by example. Have a great attitude. People are attracted to positive people. If you're quite negative, people just don't want it. They don't want to hear it. They feel like they're taking on something else. So have a really, really good attitude. Have a really strong vision for your future. Really embrace change. And really, because you will pay the price by your attitude. Your attitude is how you'll feel, how you'll think. So really get those positive vibes going, and your business just rolls from there. So understanding team marketing. What is team marketing? It is a distribution of products and services through a network of independent distributors taking products direct to the consumer. Bonus payments from the company to the distributor are given as a result of the volume generated through product movement on an individual and team basis. So how I always explain it is, obviously we don't have shops, so we don't have massive overheads, we don't have electricity bills, gas bills, we don't have to staff it, it's just us, and that's how we're getting paid, because the company is saving from having a shop in every high street to having distributors all over the world. So this is where you earn your money through. You will get bonuses. Again, by the volume generated. So this is all calculated for you. You don't have to work nothing out yourself. It's all done online, and it updates regularly as well, and then the company work out your bonus that way. So understanding team marketing. Forever is a global opportunity, a business without borders. They also put on global travel, profit share. So start thinking about who do you know overseas. Because you literally can take it anywhere. We do a lot of this business, majority of this business, by Skype, by FaceTime, by online trainings. So I train people that live 2 doors down from me, but I can also train people in Australia in exactly the same way, at exactly the same efficiency level. So really think about who you know overseas, or who knows someone overseas, because you can grow a global business. You literally have no boundaries on this. So, if it doesn't put restrictions on us for driving and for time scales, because we haven't got to worry about travelling, we can just get on the internet and get going with it. So for your recruiting website, training pods and your global business building tools, please go to qlsonline.net and register, because you'll find lots of information about all the different countries. Also, foreverknowledge.info, you can literally go in there, type in the country you're looking at building in, and it'll give you all the details you need. You can find out the telephone number for their head office, their distributor support, and you can ring that country direct and find out all the information you need. Now, we set up our businesses using an NDP pack, but when you ring abroad or you're asking for the setup fees in another country, don't call it the NDP, because the UK are the only ones that call it. It's called a Touch of Forever. So you want to be asking them, how much is their 2 case credit Touch of Forever pack, or equivalent, and then they can give you all the details, all the links to get someone up and running in that country. So what are the benefits of team marketing? So you're self-employed, so you can take off all your allowances and then pay your tax. So every single receipt, keep every single receipt. Receipts for any stationery you buy, any clothes you buy that you wear to work, petrol, any single expenses. Keep all your receipts, because then you'll pay lower tax on everything as well. Rather than being obviously employed, you're taxed at source, so your tax is going to be on everything. With team marketing, it's an unlimited income. This was really important for me when I started in this business. The reason I started is because in my hairdressing job, I had already maxed out my hours. I was working as many hours as I could, so I knew that my income was capped. You know, I physically couldn't work anymore, which means I couldn't earn any money. Whereas this is completely unlimited. You just keep earning more and more and more because your time's being duplicated. You're not working more hours necessarily. Rather than being in a salary paid job, obviously someone else is deciding what you're worth. So in this business, you decide what you're worth, you decide how hard you're going to work for your money. You get really good security. This is your business. It's not going anywhere. It's really strong, really stable. We've got absolutely no outstanding debt. So if you build a business in forever, you're going to be looked after. You know, for the long term, it's completely your control. Whereas if you're being employed, they can make you redundant tomorrow, and it's completely out of your control. Someone chooses your security for you. Whereas in forever, you've got your security. You get promotion on merit. So if you're achieving, you automatically get promoted in this business. You automatically qualify for incentives, chairman's bonus, profit shares. If you're employed, someone else will decide when you're due a promotion. Someone else will decide when you're due a pay rise and how much it's going to be. You've got absolutely no control over that. Team marketing is a royalty style income, so your business will grow and grow and grow. Now, when you retire, you're going to keep getting paid on all the work you did when you were working the business. So it just keeps going and going. So you might actually earn more in retirement than you are working the business, because it's going to grow and grow and grow once you've established it. Obviously, being employed, you've got your standard pension, or if you're like me, I didn't have any pension at all. And that's quite a scary thought, to think, you know, you're going to retire at 65 and you might not even have enough money to go on holiday with, let alone worrying about bills. So it's really nice to feel secure in this royalty income that's just going to keep growing. In team marketing, you get full help and support. I've never ever known a business like it, where you get all this help, training, people want you to do well. That is the nature of this business. So you're going to get full help and support from your mentors, from your uplines, from the company, from distributor support line, absolutely everything. Obviously, when you're employed, there's lots of politics. You know, there's lots of do's and don'ts. There's lots of people that maybe you don't get on with, lots of backstabbing. It's just not a nice environment to be in. So team marketing is a really positive environment to be in. The incentive opportunities are for all. Everybody can go for every single incentive. It's not just open to certain people. If you achieve it, then fantastic. Anybody can go from it, right from the word go when you start. Now, obviously, if you're employed, it's quite limited perks. You know, there's not incentives like this company does. In team marketing, you get multiplication of time. So you work 10 hours a week. You then have a team of 5 who are also doing 10 hours a week. So altogether, that's 60 hours in your business, but you're only doing 10. Whereas in an employed job, you work 10 hours, you get paid for 10 hours. That's it. You know, you've got to work those hours to pay for them. Whereas in team marketing, you get your multiplication of time. In team marketing, you can retire in 3 to 5 years. If you work really hard, like a dog with a bone, you keep going and going, consistent and persistent, in 3 to 5 years you can retire. Fact. Because your business will be so strong, so stable, that you can take a step back and keep earning all that money from it. In an employed job, obviously it's a 40-year plan. You work for 40 years and you retire on a rubbish pension. That's the plan for your retirement. So imagine 3 to 5 years' time to be able to retire. What a lovely thought. So, the power of communication. So when you're talking to people, obviously you want to introduce yourself. So what I want people to do is record their stories for me. So if you can really record them and pop them onto our team page, which is Louise's Successful Steps to Manager page, so your name, your background and your reason for joining, because I want everybody to listen and learn how to listen to other people, listen to why people joined this business, what their backgrounds are, and also we'll get to know each other. So if you could all do that, that would be really good. So my name's Louise Mackenzie. My background is in hairdressing. I've been a hairdresser since I left school. My reason for joining Forever is because I wanted to earn an extra £200 to £300 retailing. And that's all I wanted. So it's absolutely gone beyond that for me now, but it was just about the money initially. I seen the products, one of my clients was doing it, the Clean 9, and I seen she had good results, so I decided to start selling them. So what's your story? What was your reason for joining initially? So forget your long-term story. What was your first initial reason for joining? Because that's how we're going to prospect people as well. So learn to communicate, facts tell, stories sell. So if you would like to upload your product story to our page, that'd be great as well. If you've got a favourite product. My product story is the Clean 9. I absolutely love the Clean 9. Again, this is what brought me into the business, which is probably why I'm quite fond of this. And I had so many people with great results, and that straight away gave me confidence in this business. I did the Clean 9 myself. I've had a cesarean after my third child. And I had an awful mummy tummy, and I thought I was never going to get rid of it. So I did the Clean 9 and my stomach went completely flat, my scar reduced. I posted pictures all over my Facebook page and it went crazy from there. So that's definitely my product story and my favourite one. So what I want you to do is perfect your business story. So this is where people are going to say to you, so how did what are you doing then? So you've got your how you got involved, and then you've got your detailed story. So if you can all do your business story, so your name, your background, what you liked and disliked about your life, why you're developing a Forever business, and what it's done or is doing for you. So my story, obviously my name's Louise Mackenzie, my background is in hairdressing. What I disliked about my life before Forever is that I was working really hard. I worked 10 hours a day in the salon by my own choice. It was my own salon, but I wasn't in control of my business. My clients booked in and I felt like I had to fit everybody in. So I was working 10 hours a day. I wasn't eating lunch. I wasn't, I was drinking tea and coffee all day. I felt awful. I worked 3 days a week in the salon, and I just felt like I was just being worked to the bone. We wanted to earn more money because we were doing up a house, but I just hated the thought of doing another 8-hour day. I couldn't bear it. I've got 3 small children, the youngest being 18 months. He's 20 months, he was only 8 months at the time. But I knew that's what I was going to have to do. How I got into Forever is one of my clients came into the salon and I asked her if she'd like a tea or coffee, and she said that she was on a Clean 9. So naturally I wanted to know all about it, so she showed me all the aloe bottles and I thought, oh wow, this sounds amazing. So I straight away got in contact with the lady that sold it to her and I started selling them. And I could straight away see all I seen was a way to earn £200 to £300 a month, and I started doing that. And then it was people were asking me about the other products. I started doing research into it, and I quite quickly became very passionate about all the products. I was interested. My partner always tells me to get a hobby. You don't do anything, go and get a hobby, go to the gym. The gym's not me, But this, I found Forever turned into my hobby. I loved going on the Facebook pages. I just used to spend hours watching the training. Naturally I started texting people, calling people, oh, I found something, I found a product for you, try this, try that. I was sending out my pup boxes to everybody. So within, I did have quite a slow start. I was retailing fantastically. Started growing a little team. I didn't really know what to do with my team at the time. So what I did is I plugged them all into Nicola Liggins training, which is what our manager is there for. So everyone leaned on Nicola. we all built our businesses up together, and within 7 months I made manager. So I made manager in November. The team has gone from strength to strength, and I've got an absolutely huge team now, and you're all listening in, and thank you each and every one of you for being a great team. And I hold my own training now, because once I hit manager level I go on Managers Academy, which is training which I learn. Now what it's done for us, this month will be our 12th month. We've just took in our bonus of £4,800. We've qualified for Car Plan, and we're on track to qualify for Lake Tahoe this month. Now, if someone had told me this would happen when I started in this business 12 months ago, I would have said no way. No way in a million years. I knew people were achieving it, but I didn't think I could. But I have, because I've kept and stuck to it, and I really enjoy what I'm doing. So for us, it has completely changed our life. It really has. You know, an extra £4,800 a month is unbelievable. What that's achieved for me is I'm actually stopping doing hairdressing. I'm dwindling down the salon. I'm still going to do my hair extensions, so I'm going to have a better quality of life. It means that I'm going to spend more time with my children, more time with my partner, but it also means I can commit more quality time to Forever. So instead of squeezing it in the evenings and the weekends, I can now hold Skypes, team trainings in the week. So I'm going to be around for all of you guys. You know, I'm going to be working the Forever business full-time, which obviously isn't full-time in the real world, and I'm going to be around a lot more starting from May. So it's just given us a massive quality of life. So what you can do for me is, if you write your business story so far, you know, I'd love to hear how you've got into it, how you're finding it, and what it's going to hopefully achieve for you as well. Now, when you're telling your business story, obviously good words to use are exciting, inspiring, open-minded. The possibilities, fantastic, amazing, astonishing, dynamic company, impressive track record, the security, visionary. You can already see what it's doing for you. Poor words when you're talking about what you've got involved in, you know, what you're doing it for, is could, might, think, hopefully, one day, sponsor, possibly. Now these, you know, it's definitely going to happen. It's amazing. It's fantastic. It's working. This business is working. I feel so blessed to have found this business when I did, because the health and wellness industry is the biggest boom happening, and this business is just going to absolutely skyrocket. So anybody that's building businesses in health and wellness, especially in Forever Living, because we get looked after so well, you're just going to have huge amazing businesses. So really get that across to people. Really be passionate about it. Please write down your goals, written and visual goals, because it really crystallises your thinking. When you're self-employed, especially when you're doing this business, you have to do the work. Now your sponsor, your mentor, your team page, you know, you can put stuff on there as much as you like, but at the bottom of the line is you have to do the work to build your own business. Nobody can do it for you. So to give you that kick up the bum, that realisation, write down your goals. The Yale University class in 1953 were all asked to write down goals. 3% of the class did. 20 years later at Union, the 3% with written goals had outperformed the other 97% collectively. That's because they could see what they wanted. It wasn't just a thought, it was an actual, you know, visualisation. So commit to your goals. To your dream book or your journal. Your mind needs clear and detailed pictures. Our mind works in pictures, that's what it does. So if you've got your goal book, your dream book with pictures of what you want, you know, your house, your car, your holidays, what you want, everyone's is different. Every single dream and goal book is different. So what do you want? If you can't see it clearly, you've got nothing to focus on. If you're just working willy-nilly, you've got nothing to really strongly focus on. So work on your dream book, your goal book. It's challenging, you know, don't hold back on your wants. Have something that's really going to challenge you. Never set a goal on what you didn't achieve in the past. You know, always have new ones. What's your new goals? What do you really want now? Focus on what you want, what makes you feel good, and what's really going to stretch yourself. You've got to push yourself out there. Why set massive goals and then fail to take massive steps to achieve it? You know, if you're setting a massive goal, then make sure you put massive steps in to achieve it. Prioritise all your important goals. So what do you want to achieve first? Don't have too many floating around. Prioritise them, get them in an order so it's almost like a tick chart. Then break it down and look at activity which needs to be done in order to achieve these goals. Break it down into daily activity. So work backwards. So set the goal and then work backwards. How many months, how many weeks, how many days? Starting from now, daily activity. How many contacts, how many new customers? How many people do you need in your team to achieve this goal? What trainings will I have to attend to move me towards my goal? Apply a sense of urgency to your business. Really apply a sense of urgency, because the quicker you can make it happen, the quicker these goals will be achieved. Make it measurable, because we all need to measure our progress. It's the yardsticks to success. So there needs to be a deadline to keep us on track. So if you want to be a manager, you need 120 case credits over 2 consecutive months. So work out over the months what you're going to do. Now we're working a 5-month to manager plan, because this business is booming and people are just achieving it so quickly. So we've actually put a 5-month to manager plan in. We're going to be rolling out some training on this. I'm training everybody how to volume map their 5-month to manager. So please speak to your sponsor and get volume mapped to your 5-month to manager plan, because you can clearly see it and then you can put it down to your team as well. So apply this process to all your goals and dreams, and then you can watch them become a reality, because you've really broke it down and you've figured out how you're going to achieve it. Have an emotional attachment to your goals and dreams. So really focus on something that moves you emotionally. What are you prepared to work a little harder for? What will make you have an attitude of, I will not be denied, I'll do whatever it takes? What makes you, it's that saying, isn't it? A why that makes you cry. Your why should be that strong that you can't talk to people about it without welling up. What do you really want from life? Because I'm telling you, this business will give it you. And if you're new to this business and you think you're just doing a retail line, you probably think that's a bit far-fetched and this training's, a bit out there. But seriously, this business is doing real things. So actually start thinking big, put that goal into place. What actually makes you cry? What do you want so badly from life? And go and get it, because this is your chance to do it. So really get strongly connected with that. So homework, what we're going to do, the importance of 20 to 30 customers. You need a customer base. That's going to be your starting point. So have a think about your launch. Have you had a launch? Do another one. Do body wrap parties. Do sports parties. Do your pup drops. Get your pup box out there. Really focus on these things. Get your products in front of people, because the facts are people are spending billions on health and wellness products. If they see your products, they are going to switch to yours without a doubt, because yours are better. You've got the best quality products on the market, and we've got the certificates to prove it. So it's not a case of finding people that don't use health and wellness products and trying to sell it all to them. You want to find people that are already using these products and show them yours. The truth's there. People are spending the money. It's not a case of if they're going to buy it from you. You just need to show them yours. Work on your story. So write your business story and your product story. And please share them on the Facebook page. I'd love to see loads of videos popping up. It really educates everybody as well. And then them when you're talking to people about the business. Oh yes, we've got, a doctor in the team. Oh, we've got a hairdresser. We've got a stay-at-home mum. We've got a personal trainer. Because then you can relate to people. You can see what they're doing and how they're working on it. Work on your goal books. Really think about your dreams, your visions. Why not turn it into a family activity? If you've got children, why not ask them what their goals are? What do they want from their mummy or daddy? And then when you are working, when you're on your laptop or you're on your phone or you're popping out to go and meet someone about the business, you can say, hey, look at that goal book. That's why mummy's going. My kids push me out the door. Go on, mum, because we want to get to Disneyland. Off we go. They love it because they know what I'm working for, so they push me to go to work. Also, if you can really work on your 100 who do you know list, keep adding to that. So what you want to do is empty your mind, empty your phone book, empty your Facebook, and write down not just who you want to work with or who you want to talk to, write down every single person that you've ever met in your life. Literally everyone. Stick your names down on that list, and then from there then you can keep expanding to it. This is going to be your Bible for your business. I want you to get onto Forever Knowledge and qlsonline.net. So enter your details in there. And have a fun week. Remember, this business is simple. It's so simple. I'm a really simple person. You know, I don't do complex, I don't do complicated, I don't do numbers and percentages, but it's simple. So do this business with passion and enjoy it. Because if you stick a bit of passion into it, things really, really start happening. Start using the products. Chuck out all your other products in your bathroom and use these products, because when people come round your house, they're having a good nosy around your bathroom and they want to know that you're using these products that you're trying to sell to them as well. Share the products with people, get those pup boxes out there, get the products in front of people, loan them to people, let them have free trial samples, because people will come back to you. Recruit people, tell them about this opportunity. Don't feel shy about it, because I was looking for this opportunity. Every single person on this training, which has now gone out to 90 people, was looking for this opportunity. You can save somebody by telling them about this business, and that is a fact. You know, I have spoke to so many people about this business that have started and just gone, oh God, you know, I don't know where I would have been without it now. If you know someone that's being made redundant, if you know someone that's unhappy in their job, if you know someone that just wants to make new friends, that is really bored, sick of doing nothing all night long, you know, really tell people about the opportunity, not what it's going to do for your business, but think about what it can do for them and show them this opportunity, and then coach them to do the same. So pass that passion on. Everything you learn, share it. Share with your team. Everything I get told, I share. Everything I write down, I share. Literally share everything. Let's just be a really sharing and caring team and really support everyone. And I know we already do amazing and we work cross-line, which is fantastic, because that just goes to show it's not about money and business as well. It's about our friendships that we're building, our quality of life that we're building. So I hope you found this training interesting. This is just week 1, so this is like your introduction to the business. I'm really looking forward to recording week 2 for you. So like I said, please get those videos up on the page. Let's really get some activity going on in the team. I know we've got loads of people going for promotion this month, loads of people going for the 5 case credit incentive. If you haven't seen that, have a look on our Facebook page. If you do, which you can do, 5 case credit this month, for every 0.5 of a case credit over that, you'll get a ticket into a bowl. At the end of the month, everyone's tickets are going to go in there and they're going to be pulled out a name and a prize, till all the prizes have gone. In those prizes, we've got a meeting with a top leader in Forever. We've got an aloe vera plant. We've got RG Plus pack. We've got bee pollen. We've got a body toning wrap kit. And I've also chucked in a little iPad mini, because I think that would help you grow your business. So all you've got to do is 5.5 case credits and you can bag yourself an iPad mini. You know, you've got just as much chance as everybody else. So get your name in that ticket. Get as many tickets as you can. Get out there. If any time you want to grow your business now. You know, really start sharing it. So anybody needs me at all, please don't hesitate to contact me directly. I'm here for everybody. I'll speak to you all soon. Take care.